The bubbly blonde who rose to prominence as Sammy Jo Carrington in the 1980s soap opera Dynasty has a long history of drink and drug abuse. Her problems began in March 2009 when her doctor called 911 after she had allegedly attempted to take her own life. By this point, both her marriages, first to Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee and then Bon Jovi guitarist Richie Sambora, had failed, and in the years since, she has sought help for mental health issues including depression and anxiety, and has been treated for an addiction to prescription drugs. At one point she was charged with driving under the INFLUENCE and has spent numerous spells in rehab, but, as our look back at the lives of her co-stars shows, Locklear is not alone in having trouble coming to terms with life after the limelight. Indeed, so many stars of the series that ran for more than 200 episodes have experienced off-screen troubles that people are starting to talk about. The Curse of Dynasty, Christopher Casanova, Ben Carrington, 1986-87. The old Etonian smoothie was handsomely rewarded for playing the scheming half-brother of the head of the clan Blake Carrington, and, with his LA mansion and classic car collection, appeared to be enjoying the high life. But Casanova's spendthrift ways took their toll after he left the soap. He got divorced from his actress wife Anghi Radrice in 1994, and a year later was declared bankrupt with debts of £163,000. In 1999, his eldest son Linford was killed in a car accident while driving to collect his master's degree from Cambridge. It is said that Casanova never fully recovered from the loss and died in 2010 from septicemia, age 66. Dame Joan Collins, Alexis Carrington, 1981–89. The cast of Dynasty boasts some of the most married people in the business, but no one could compete with Collins, who is currently on husband number 5. Not surprisingly perhaps, her love life has been an emotional roller coaster. Her first husband Maxwell Reed allegedly raped her, and they divorced after just 4 years in 1956. 3 years later she met and fell in love with Warren Beatty. They got engaged but split over his infidelities, and Collins later revealed that she had an abortion after he got her pregnant. Her second marriage, to actor and singer Anthony Newley, produced 2 daughters, and she had another daughter with a third husband, film producer Ron Cass. In 1985, Collins married Swedish pop singer turned playboy Peter Holm in a ceremony in Las Vegas, but by 1987 it too had bitten the dust. Hope springs eternal, however, and Collins wed husband number 5, Percy Gibson, in 2002. Happily they remain together to this day. Kate O'Mara, Cassandra Morrill, 1986. On screen, O'Mara had a bitchy relationship with British co-star Collins, but that was nothing compared to the off-screen drama that awaited her a couple of decades later. Her son Dickon, the result of an affair with actor Ian Cullen, was found hanged at the home they had once shared in Warwickshire on New Year's Eve 2012. He had spiraled into a life of drink and drug abuse after suffering brain damage when he was run over 3 years earlier. In a final text to his mother he wrote, "I wish the car that hit me was going faster." He was discovered in the garage by a neighbor while his mother was in hospital with pneumonia. O'Mara, twice married and twice divorced, died aged 74 in 2014 from ovarian cancer. Emma SAMMS, Fallon Carrington Colby, 1985–1989. Earlier this year Sams revealed she was suffering from Bell's palsy, a condition that causes a temporary weakness or paralysis of the muscles in the face. Tweeting to fans, Sam said, "I have a wonky smile, am in slight danger of dribbling a cup of tea and can't close my eye. Not the end of the world. Trying to style it out with the eye patch." She has since been treated for the condition and made a full recovery. Gordon Thompson, Adam Carrington, 1982–1989, the star, who recently came out as gay at the grand old age of 72, has spoken out about the institutional homophobia he endured during his acting career. "While I was growing up, homosexuality was a crime, and then classified as a mental illness." Thompson told one interviewer, "It wasn't until he was 30 years old that homosexuality finally ceased to be classified as a mental illness in America." By that time, Thompson was struggling to accept who he really was, and coming out was deemed professional suicide for a primetime soap opera star. Only now is Thompson starting to rid himself of the shame he once felt.